Yo guys, I hope you all are doing well. It's been a while. I was here on YouTube. I was on holiday, visited several places, and I wasn't trading actively during those times. So I was taking swing trades, but not scalping at all, because the scalping need to be on more focused, and you should be on your trading desk. All right. So today, I hope you all are doing actually trading wise really doing well. If you have any questions and the stuff, you can always ask me here on the YouTube and comment or DM me on Instagram. Okay. So today we're gonna take this take a step further, and I'm gonna share my scalping model, which is I trade a daily basis when I scalp, and I'm getting really nice results using this one. Okay, in the past as well, and I will continue that. Now there will be a limited series, 3-4 videos coming up, so we're gonna go step by step. Okay, during those times. So yeah, so let's get started with that. So if you are new here and visiting channel first time, so your like would be appreciated, and if you love the channel and the content, so sub will be delightful. Right? Okay, perfect. Let's get started. So what we're going to talk about today is one of the scalp model that I trade only two. One I already shared, and this is the one, the second one I'm talking about. Right now, this will be in the three to four videos. So in the first video, what we're going to talk about, what we are looking, and in second video we're going to talk about what how to enter and entries, and second and the last video we're going to backtest this model for few pairs. That will be the backtesting session using exact same thing, exact all the same rules and the same, right? So let's start what we're going to look into this. Okay, so what we're looking here is scalping on a time frame 1 to 5 minutes. So we call it as a base time frame, right? 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minutes. So whichever is clearer to you, clearer to you, so we're going to use that. So we're going to start from the 5 minute first, then 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and 1 minute, and we'll see okay, so what are the on which time frame my all rules are fitting and more clearer. Okay, so I'm not going to stick to only 1 minute or 2 minutes, so I'm going to flicker 1 to 5 minutes. Right now, the pairs I am trading euro dollar and New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Session I'm gonna use, I generally trade New York, but you guys are trading London, that's fine as well. Okay, risk per trade 1% per trade. The entries we're going to talk about into this in the second video, which will be on entries will be in the 5 second, 15 second, or 30 second. Okay, and okay, that's the day limit. Maximum 2 trades in a day, which is 2% stop loss, day stop loss. And in this is a scalping, guys, so we're not talking about here 50 or 40 hour trade. It will sometimes you will get it, the scalp will turn into the swing, but not always. So here we're going to stick to our rules. Okay, you're going to exit all or 90% at 10 hour. So basically we're going to use a stop loss 1 or 2 pips, which means we are expecting a session move to 10 to 20 pips, so which is realistic. So session can move even there is no few or low liquidity, it can move up to 20 pips, right? So which is realistic. And if you're trading a guy's funded account, so it's okay to exit all at 10 hour, and you can do compounding there. And if you're not trading, you're trading your own account, you can always hold a small percentage about beyond the 10 hour, and sometimes it will give a massive reward because the scalp is going to turn into the swing. because we are aware of the we do always have a weekly outlook, forecast and the stuff, and we know where are the general direction of the stuffs, and if the scalp is in that direction, so that 10% gonna give you a more than this 10R. Okay, but anyway, so what we're looking here, okay, so the first thing first, okay, so this will be the scenario you need to train your eyes for, and whenever possible you can back test it. We're going to have the back testing session later on in the series, but yeah, you can do that now. So the case first, so what we're looking here, so here what we're looking is called a mitigation play. All right, so if you don't know what is mitigation, so I highly suggest you to go back to my playlist and find the video about mitigation. What is mitigation? And we're gonna and then come back here. Okay, so assuming that you know what is mitigation now, so mitigation we're gonna follow the order flow here. Okay, so in order to follow the order flow, it's crucial for you to know that what is mitigation. Okay, and we're gonna follow that footprint of mitigation, right? Okay, so the first case, so generally, see, look, this is what happens. Okay, so when the session opens, so there will be continuation of the order flow or transition of the order flow. So these two, one of these two things happen. So we are following those prints based on the order flow, right? So the case for, okay, so the green background is a, let's say, start of a New York session. Okay, and in the session you see the first BOS, mitigation of first BOS order block, and then you see the second BOS. So we want to see two breakup structure following the mitigation of the first BOS. Okay, so mitigation has to be undisputed. So it shouldn't be like shouldn't be, like middle of nowhere and you call it as mitigation. No, so it has to make sense. That order block which created this break has to be mitigated and break the next structure. So mitigation is not a mitigation if it doesn't break the structure, right? So you should know what is mitigation. Actually, I explained already in the previous videos, but yeah, so assuming you know, so this is undisputed mitigation happen, right? And you want to see two BOS with mitigation. So we have our invalidation point here. Now we have the everything is here. We can mark order block and mark this is a valid POI. You can take trade from here. So this is scenario one, right? Scenario two, this is all we are talking about, the major structure in the case one, right? So major breakup structure, major breakup structure. But sometimes what happens in the case two, so this is a low which formed in the previous session close, and in the new session we got this break. Okay, so what we are looking here, two BOSs with mitigation, right? So and we have we see, okay, see something like this happen, BOS and BOS. So this is minor structure because our trading range is here, from here to here. That's our trading range. If you don't know what is trading range, how to identify highs and lows, the way we do it, it will not make sense to you then. Okay, so you need to go back to those videos, practice it, and come back here, because here we're talking about, guys, 1 to 2 pip stop. So you need to be 100% precise in order to do that, otherwise there will be stop loss, right? Yeah, so this is, in this case, we are trading minor structure. So let's say this is our trading range and the session opens and we see, okay, breakup structure 1, mitigation of that order block, breakup structure 2, and we have this valid POI to take further down. Yeah, so train your eyes for these two scenarios. There is one more scenario we're going to talk about, third one, but train your eyes for these two. Okay, so it will happen time and time again into the market. So we're going to see it into the live chart when we do the back testing into the third or fourth video, okay, after talking about the entries and the stuff. All right, now, so the case 3, so sometimes market will just run away. Okay, so the session opens and you are flickering time by 1 to 5 minutes, and you see, okay, break structure, no mitigation, down, down, down. And when you it started pulling back, so in this case our scalp would be counter trend, right? And let's say, for example, let's say this is case 3 on the 5 minute, you're saying this, there's no mitigation, and it just keep breaking structures, and you're wondering, okay, so where is my trade? So, and in this case, and when you go to the 1 minute, so you see this, the leg I marked in red, so the 1 minute should look like this. So you see break of structure, mitigation, break of structure again. So you can take a counter trend scalp from here, which is a valid POI here, up to one of these point of interest, right? So basically here, unknowingly, what you're gonna do, catch a bottom, and you're gonna trade the scalp for 10 hours, right? So train your eyes, guys, for these 3 scenarios, and let you know if you have any questions, let me know in the comment or in the DM me. So yeah, I mean, this is what I look for my session, and I only trade few pairs during this stuff. So in the next video, we're gonna talk about the entries, how we're gonna enter on this, and then next video we're gonna talk about the next video we're going to talk about the backtesting session using all these rules that I already mentioned here in the video, right? So I hope everything, I mean, it is clear to you. If it doesn't, just comment or text me back to, on the Instagram, and I will reply to you. Okay, so for now today, this short video, so we'll see you after then.